Let's discuss a important question: how to count the occurrences of each word in a sentence. So this is a sentence. It is a long string actually. We are having multiple words. So each word, how many times it is there. This is how many times it is there. Each how many times it is there. We will count. So interviewer may ask this kind of question. You need to practice and you need to understand the code. So you can write in front of interviewers. So by using Stream API, I am going to write this code. It's simple only. So what we will need to do, we need to convert this string to stream. So how to convert? If we'll call this stream method in string. So sentence is a string, right? In string you cannot call this stream method like this as you are calling in a list, but it is not a list actually. It is a string, right? So what we need to do? There is some alternative. We will call arrays dot stream, and you see this stream is expecting a array. So if we'll call this, if we'll see this stream is expecting a array. So you need to pass a array, but if we'll pass this sentence, right? This is not a array, right? This sentence it is a string, right? So it is showing error. So what we need to do? We need to convert this string to, we need it actually. We'll split this. We can split this string as per their space. So what we did, we given a list of, actually this is a list, actually it's a array, we can say string array. So we are having list of words, so we are giving. So what we need to do, we need to group here, because we wanted to check how many times, how many occurrences is there for each words. So we need to call grouping by method here. So here for each word it will say how many times it is there. This it is there 2 times, here this, like this. So how to call that grouping by method? We need to collect first, and then we need to call that grouping by method, which is collectors dot grouping by. So we'll call not this grouping by, we'll call this another grouping by, which will take 2 parameter. Yes. So here the first key, this grouping by is returning a map, you know, right? So what we will do, it will return a key for each word. It will return and it will count how many times it is there. So I will say word, or any variable you can say. Yes, something like that, or we can say word. So we need that string, and what it will do, it will do counting. You see there is a method counting is there in that collectors class. If you go collectors dot counting, you see it will count for that each word. We are passing here one word, so one word it is trying to count. So as I told you, this grouping by will return a map. So let's hold this result into a map. I will say map of the first key will be string, the same word, the means the word, and value will be integer or long. We'll say long. Okay. So now I will say result. Okay. Let's import this map. What error we are getting? Why? It should be he is expecting a object here instead of string. We are splitting. You see this split is returning a string only, right? It is returning a string. So why it is object? Let import this. No, actually due to this map we have not imported, that's what that error was showing. It should not be object, string, right? So we can say even object we can write, but string is more specific, right? So what we will do, we will try to print by using a SOP statement. Okay, let's see. You see A is how many times? 2 times. Test is 2 times, only is 1 time. This is 2 times, is 2 times. You see, if I'll add something like okay, it will say okay is 1 time as expected. Okay is 1 time. If I'll say here one more okay, Here one more okay, so it will show okay 3 times, it is expected. So you just, before writing the code, you just analyze how, means we are having some alternative, but think about stream API how to write. So whenever they will ask, you think this way, like I need to count each word, so there will be a key value pair like word, and in the right side how many times it is there, like this you think. So in the, we need to group, so you will use grouping by. Then always remember, grouping by function, it is present in collectors class. So like this you think about how to use that collectors grouping by method. This is the syntax actually, you need to collect it, then you will call to grouping by method. Okay, so then you think that in that grouping by method, what is the key, what will be the value. Okay, so how you are finding that counting, so something you need to understand, and something, some syntax you need to remember. You start practicing like this type of questions, even though you will not hit direct questions in the interviewer, but you will crack most of the things if you are practicing some string programs, some stream programs, at least 10 or 20 programs. Then you will get an idea, you will get an idea how to crack the interview. Many of the interviewers, they are asking this stream, Java stream API coding. Actually it is really useful, and it is looks very simple, right? You see, it's one line of code, no need to write complex logic and all. It is good, actually feasible to, you take any kind of project nowadays, so it is helpful actually. Okay, so that's why I'm giving this kind of sessions. So I have uploaded a few more questions here in my channels. You can go through it, you can check, it will be really useful. Just go through it and try to write some code, it will be useful. If any doubt, please let me know in the comment section, I will respond it. And if you really like the videos and new to the channel, please subscribe this channel. I think people are watching and but not subscribing the channel, so please subscribe the channel, it will be really motivate me to create some more videos for you. Thank you so much.